a big resume builder on the line there for Florida State, but you got to take it one game at a time. Well, we will take it 1 minute at a time and one member of the team at a time. Let's send it over to Ari Masidi, who's standing by with Willie Taggart.
Sean, thank you so much. I'm here with the new head coach of Florida State football, Willie Taggart. Coach, what's the last 24 hours been like for you?
It's been a whirlwind. Once we decided we were going to do this, it was all go from there, and had to tell our team, tell everyone back there, tell my family, and then it was on the plane overnight getting here, and then up this morning, met the players, had a press conference, watched recruiting film, and getting ready to go do a home visit.
What made Florida State the right fit right now for you to make that move from Oregon?
Well, it was kind of like the best of both worlds for me, where you can get in a place where you have a chance to win a national championship. You can get in a place where it's close to home and your family can get to share it with you. And it's been a dream of mine as a coach here, so it was all the right timing for me. It wasn't necessarily the right timing for everything else, but it was right for me, and really excited.
Today in the press conference, you mentioned a moment where you had with your son, and he told you to chase your dreams. Talk about that moment with him and what that meant.
I was everything. I really think that's what made me decide to do it, because I was really struggling with it. I only been at Oregon for 1 year, and they have done everything for me. The players, administration, did everything to help us be successful. So really didn't want to leave on that note. But when my son said that, and it came from him unexpectedly, and knowing that he really didn't want to leave, it said it all for me, and it just kind of made me eat my own words that I told him. So it was big time, but it was a proud moment for a father to have your son come and talk to you that way.
With the new December recruiting period, how does that make this a challenge for you now to go from one school to another and not have the whole year to recruit? What do you got to do now? Well,
you got to get on the phone and try to start building some relationship and sharing your vision and what you're going to do with the program, and seeing if the guys want to be a part of that. But from my experience, a lot of kids go to the school because of the school. Now the coaches have something to do with it, but a lot of it because of the school, and they grew up and joining, and I know that's one of the cases here at FSU.
And then my last question for you is, what are some of your immediate goals for Florida State in the short term?
Win. Win. Win, win, win.
I like it. Short and sweet, and congratulations on the new job at Florida State, Coach.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Well, thank you very much, Aria. Many congratulations, Coach Taggart. He mentioned 5 wins there. That's about 3 shy of what Florida State's basketball team is trying to pick up here tonight on the season. They're trying to win here to start 2017.
As a Florida State alum and a guy who really loves this Florida State community and built a home here, it's exciting to hear Coach Taggart, to hear his vision. I mean, again, a guy with just a class act. Watching his press conference today, I mean, again, as somebody who has a young son who's coming up, who's into sports and plays sports, he's the type of guy you want your kids to play for. Guy who seems family first, guy's about character, about having fun, but more than anything else, and as he said, but he's competitive and he wants to win games, and so I think he's going to bring a new brain and new excitement to continue to build on the great legacy that's been here at Florida State.
And to talk about the football team for just a second, this is a guy that's turned around a Western Kentucky program, a USF program, went out to Oregon, who only won 4 games last year, turned them into a 7-5 team. They had some signs of promise out there in Eugene, and now he comes to a Florida State program where you could probably say for the first time in his history as a D1 coach, although it's not a very long history as a D1 head coach, he's got a turnkey program, or at the very least you could say the cupboard's not exactly bare here in Tallahassee. He's got some guys that he can work with, and he's got some weapons that he can use.
I mean, that's the thing. He's coming into a loaded Florida State football team, and I think that's going to be exciting. I mean, I expect big things this upcoming year for this Florida State football team, and I think so. And I think in the future, I think it's going to be someone, again, what you love is a guy who's saying he wanted to be here. And there's something that's said like that. And there's something that goes a long way when you have a guy who wants to be at this school. And I think Coach Taggart, he puts the staff together well, that they're going to have a lot of success here in the years to come.
Willie Taggart mentioning in his press conference today that when he grew up in a household where if you did not root for Florida State, you were not welcome.
Man, I mean, and I heard the press conference, his own brother showed up to his game against USF in
Yes.
Florida State gear. I mean, respect for his brother. I mean, he bleeds garden and gold. You know what I mean?
Hey, I mean, now he doesn't have to root against his brother. His brother made the trip over here to Tallahassee. He's got what he called was his dream job, and this has been a dream start to the season for Florida State. We'll see if the Seminoles can continue it on the hard court